Well, why do I stream? It's an interesting question. It's hard to say. It's hard to explain, really. I'm certainly not doing it because I think I'm going to make a living at it, although that would be great. Don't get me wrong. Once again, I'm curvycom. I'm a lamer, and I suck. I really do suck too. It's pathetic, but I'm here playing World of Warcraft again, and I'm doing a little side project here. I'm leveling my archaeology as a druid. So I just logged into Northrend because I can do Northrend archaeology now. So I'm not sure how many. I'm not sure how much. How many flight points I have here, but I'm not going to do these dailies today on this character. I usually don't do them. I just decided that if I want the free mount at Pandaria, then I need to level my archaeology so I can do all the dailies, because there's an archaeology daily. So and although I would like to do more Argent Tournament, because I like getting the free heirloom upgrades, free for your time anyway. You know, you spend the time doing the stuff, and then you get the level 90 upgrades. If you have 3 or 4 characters, and you do the dailies with 3 or 4 alts or whatever, you can get 1 upgrade every day, or a little bit more than 1 upgrade every day. Especially if you go in here and do the if you go in here and you do the heroic dungeon. Because you get 3 extra champions marks from that. And I haven't even maxed out this character when it comes to the dailies. There's like 3 more quests you get from these guys, and I think you have to rep up for that, or I don't know if you have to get all the champions then do it. I'm actually not sure. I actually can't remember. It's been a while since I've maxed out a character in here. So I do have a few that are maxed out, probably 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know how many, but there's some. And I could be getting a level 90 upgrade heirloom every day, and most of mine are already upgraded to that, but and then the rest are just gold. And you know, I have very little upgraded to level 110 or tier 3 basically. But if I do that, well, you know, I've done it for like 1 or 2 things, but not a whole lot of things. So, and it seems like they're not adding. Seems like they're not adding now that they have 3 heirloom tiers. It seems like they're not adding heirloom tiers anymore. It seems like they're just keeping them. They're keeping them to 3, and they're sliding them up. So, used to be the first upgrade, heirloom upgrade level was 80. And then 85, and then 90. But now it's like 90, 100, and 110. So they're letting you max your heirlooms out. But in any case, we're not here for that. We're here to do archaeology. So, I guess I'm going to call this Northrend WoW Archaeology from level 1 - Northrend, this stream. So this is going to be the 4th stream, or the 3rd stream of this. I mean, I might as well be calling it watching cement dry, or cement pour, or paint dry, or but in any case, this is I've got my configuration. I got some buttons configured to for archaeology. This is what I'm doing here, and it kind of looks like this is actually this looks like a pretty good small area. It doesn't look too big. I could be wrong, but I guess I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's bigger than it looks, but it's basically just this whole platform here, kind of where there's Qualdir and okay, my first Northrend piece. Very cool. Oh, and I get 10,000 EXP, so I definitely am glad I came up here. I didn't get much for for Outland as compared to Kalimdor. I did mostly I started off level 1 in Kalimdor, and then as soon as I could go to Outland, I went there. And I think I was probably I don't know, but in order to do archaeology in Pandaria, in order to do there's one particular daily that involves archaeology, so I really want to I guess I really want to do that Mount daily. So even though the stream originally Druid WoW leveling was mostly about the Luckydo Mount or the Grand Expedition Yak, it turns out that's a gold grind, and it's not really a rep grind, so I am going to do it. I am continuing to do it, but it's not as interesting just grinding for gold. You know, I mean, I don't want to just, like, do things that make gold, because I don't really think that makes for a fun time. But, on the other hand, I guess it's what you say in the stream and what you do. I don't know, it's a pretty big area here. I kind of wish I had that mod that that shows the archaeology area on the map. That's pretty helpful. Let me see here. I think I might have found it here. Oh, almost. Okay, here we go. Very cool. And I'm gonna get I got one more. I should hit it again. But I still have in this series, I have yet to get a triple, and I don't know if a triple is possible. So it may or may not be. What am I? There's like some kind of an herb here, ice thorn. Yeah, I might as well get those when I see them. And it's a really large area, so I'm not paying much attention, so it's not going that well, you know, as far as efficiently gathering stuff. But I do but I am considering, you know, that there is a gold grind involved, so I'm at least trying to get the herbs when I see them. And so I'm not sure how far I have to go here, but there's some herbs down here. There we go. I got this. And why did I get 10,000 for one I picked up? Is it that I was under leveled, or now I'm getting 5,000 for each one? So I'm really not sure how this works. You know, as far as the EXP that you get, I'm not really sure that that's a thing. Maybe I should listen to the stream for a moment and make sure everything's working. The EXP that you get, I'm not. I guess that I guess it's working. So, all right, that's fine. And once again, I made a considerable attempt to use my headphones as a proper monitor, but I just cannot get the main stream to work. So they have a telephony stream, and I use that as a monitor so that I can hear the in-game. I don't have my my microphone going to my headphones because that'd be confusing because it'd be a little bit delayed. But looks like I might be close. All right. Okay, I got Vrykul, and I got 5,000 and something. But I got 10,000 for like the first one I picked up, so I'm not sure why that is, but let me see. Now that I'm here, let's see what I've got. I've got Vrykul 39 out of something, and I got a Vrykul Keystone too. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that. And now let's have a look at the map. This is pretty much what you do with archaeology. You just you look at the map. You look at the map and you go different places. And okay, Death's Rise. I do believe I have. That's an open. I believe that's an open flight point, and I'm basically heading to the west. So I'm going to go west to east and back and forth like that. So I'll take Death's Rise, and then from Borean Tundra, whatever I may have, I don't know. I probably don't have all the flight points, so but I do have this one. I can take Unipe, and clearly there's like some flight points I don't have, and some of them aren't open. And I didn't do Northrend, I don't think. I really didn't. I mean, you'll see. I don't have very. I have some things recognized, but I didn't do. I didn't do Northrend really. I just started with the tournament as soon as I could, which now is a lower level than it used to be. It used to be 77, and now you can start it pretty low level. So because everything scales. But, you know, it's kind of what I was doing before I quit playing last time, is I was just collecting heirlooms and upgrading them. And I pretty much collected most of them except for the rings. I mean, there's just a few things. I think there's a fist set from the Brawlgar arena, or from the arena match fighting, the fight club, basically. And so I probably have. I think I did. I don't know. I guess I did some of Northrend because when I was leveling, I did Sholazar. I picked a few things. I did all of Sholazar, I think, and but I didn't do all of it. I did a few select things. because since I was doing the Argent tournament, I had, like, that doesn't take very long, so I was doing other things also. So I think I did all of Sholazar, which is why it's all discovered and why I have all the flight points. All 2 of them. It's not like Pandaria. If this was Pandaria, there would be like 15 flight points in here. They'd be all over the place. They'd be within walking distance of each other. So... anyway, so with doing the Luckydo mount, I wasn't sure if when I got to a certain point in Pandaria, there's this little quest where you have like a little hatchling and you feed it, and I wasn't sure whether this was a thing where you get a mount or not, but it is. It's kind of like the thing. It's like the thing in Outland, where you go through a long quest series and then you get to choose a mount. And oh, see, I just flew over a gettable flight point that I don't have. So I should probably grab some of these flight points as I level here. But I'm heading to Unipe. It's probably not the best place to go, but it's the only one I have. Probably Sholazar would have been closer, but I don't care. I kind of like riding on the Griffin. You know, although when I'm on the Griffin or whatever, you can see how fidgety I am. I'm always like moving around and rocking my chair back and forth and things like that. It's probably pretty distracting, but you know, what can I say? This is me, so what you see is what you get. There have been some people popping on and off to the stream. I don't know where they're coming from. When it says I have a viewer or even a couple of viewers, I don't know why they're watching. I don't know who would want to watch this. But, you know, they do, and that's very nice. So I welcome all of you as you come on. I upload all of this to YouTube except for one video which won't upload for some reason. I'm not sure. I think it has to do with that I downloaded it and edited it a little bit just to see how that works, and then re-uploaded it. And I'm sure I screwed that up because I'm a lamer and I suck. I didn't keep the original, which is too bad because I could have just uploaded that to YouTube and then I wouldn't be wondering when it's going to let me upload it to YouTube. But I think there's like a moratorium when you upload a premiere. You run it as a premiere, and then it becomes like exclusive content on Twitch for a little while, and you can't. I mean, I guess you can upload it to several places at once, and I guess Twitch doesn't prohibit that, but they don't allow you to take it from Twitch and put it on another site until, as far as I can tell by reading about it, it sounds like it's like 24 to 48 hours. I'm not sure which. I think it's 24, but I'm not really sure. So there's like Druid WoW leveling number 90. It's not on YouTube right now because I can't export it, and I stupidly deleted the original, which I had here on my machine here. And I don't do a lot of like editing and recording, and basically everything I do is streaming, and then I export things to YouTube directly from Twitch because that's really easy to do. And I know it's pretty low quality content, and I'm not sure once again why anyone would want to watch it, but you know, I watch low quality content myself. I like watching people just play the game and play games, and it's like fun to do actually. So I'm not oh, here, look at that. I got it. These are going to be this is going to be difficult. I think I'm going to find some I'm going to find some big areas, I guess. I guess some of these areas are going to be really large, and when they're large, they're really hard to do. I mean, not hard, but they're, you know, harder because it's Nerubian. I got Nerubian here is what I'm getting. So I didn't even notice what I was getting. So, yeah, so I moved on to Northrend now with my archaeology. I was thinking maybe I might get more credit for it, but I only really got more credit for the very first one I did. Spire of Decay, I don't know. It doesn't really... I certainly don't want to go into Draenor, because Draenor it sucks because they don't have flying there, and so I can't do things fast there. And it's kind of like, if I had flying, I did not do the Pathfinder thing, I probably am not even capable of doing that because there's so much to do. Could be anything here. Let me see. So I'm just kind of going around doing this, and this all looks very dangerous in here. Like, if you were really flying around in here doing this, wouldn't these guys all be curious what the hell you were doing? I think they would be, really. But here we go. I'm right on top of it. I can get it without aggroing that horrible looking thing. And I've gotten some doubles on this stream, on this series. This is number 3, I think. I've gotten some doubles where you hit the archaeology and you get the same, you get a piece in the same spot. And I don't know if I've all right. I got one more piece. Maybe it'll get a double right now. Right now. Double, double, double. No? Okay. And I don't even know. I've never gotten a triple in archaeology where you get the same piece in the same place 3 times in a row. And I don't even know if it's possible. They may have measures in place to prevent 3 in a row. Or they may not. I don't know. It may happen so seldom that it's kind of worth your, you know. But if it's possible, it's kind of cool, you know. There's going to be a small percentage that get triples, and then there's going to be an even smaller, more minuscule percentage that could get like a quadruple. And, you know, it would be epic if someone was documenting their archaeology and they got 4, or they got the entire site in one location. But, you know, you just don't know if... you just don't know if that could happen, but I actually have no idea, so I'm going to say I should probably look and see if I've got anything. I've got Vrykul. Oh, I got Vrykul and I got a keystone, didn't I? So actually I could probably solve one. Yeah, I do. I've got one I can solve. And I'll solve that one with my keystone. And I got, what? A thorned necklace is what I got. And what was I getting? Nerubian? Where's Nerubian on this list here? Troll. Oh, in order for them to be on the list, you have to, wait, Nerubian here. If you've picked up anything, you could be on this list. But I don't have enough to solve this yet, and I don't have a Nerubian keystone. So there is that. Something weird happened on the stream, the first stream when I first started. It said I had gotten 100 of some pearl necklace, and that I achieved that in 1969. So obviously it's a test item that somehow there's a bug that it shows at some point. But anyway, so where am I headed? Looks like I'm headed over there. So that's the next one that appeared. So I'm going to go ahead, and I've got like I think I can get this flight point, and it's probably one that I want to get. at least this one. And I have a feeling I'm going to space it out, but I don't know. I don't think I will. I'm going to say I'm going to be just fine. All right. Now, some of these probably are going to be inside, but let's see what happens here. I don't like when I have to go like underground to do archaeology. I got something. I think I got it. Oh, dang it. All right, well, I didn't aggro him. That's amazing. But, and then I've got, this is not as big an area maybe, but I'm not sure if some of these are probably going to be inside and probably not on top. But this one looks like mostly it's outside, so I don't know, it's kind of pointing over here. And I do have to remember to, I probably can solve a Nerubian now, right? Is that true? Looks like I can. Do I have a keystone? I should use it if I have it, but I know I don't. That's not one. I'll take it. All right. I've got a spidery sundial for 10 gold. What am I doing? I should have stayed in that same place when I hit that, but there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Let me see where I'm going here. It's kind of directing me this way. I'm not sure why it's not directing me to the rest of the area, but I keep like maybe a lot of these are going to be outside that big structure. Although that structure is indicated to be, that it covers the whole structure, like the inside too. But I really don't know. So here's a Nerubian piece. Basically 5,000 EXP I'm getting for these, but I got over 10,000 for the first one, so I don't know if that was because I was in a certain skill level still or whatever. But this is let me look at the map, but I think I don't believe I'm like qualified for Cataclysm Archaeology yet. And I'm not sure how that works. Like I don't remember if Cataclysm Archaeology, like there's no archaeology in Vashir, or at least not yet. But I guess I don't have any Cataclysm areas yet. So that would be this and here and Gilneas. You would think there'd be archaeology in Gilneas. I'd kind of like that if there were. But in any case, in Northrend, there's archaeology, and that's really all I've got right now. So I guess I just have to make do with Northrend archaeology for now, and I don't know when I qualified for it. I was doing Outland, and I didn't actually check. And I should check every so often to see if a new area is opened up. But I should be turning into a kitty, a stealth kitty, when I'm doing this, but all right. There, I got one. All right. Well, I finally kind of went inside. Oh yeah, this one's going to be inside for sure, isn't it? Good. if I turn into a kitty cat, I definitely can move around faster on the ground. So there's that. Looks like I got one. I want it to be a double so I can get out of this depressing looking area here. All right. Well, I got to be a kitty in here because you don't have travel for him inside. So looks like maybe over here is where it's going to be, somewhere like this. And there's something going on here. Yeah, there's one. And then there's looks like some kind of a gold clover maybe or something. Yeah, I should be picking up those when I see them. I don't get much EXP for them, but I'm also doing a gold grind for the Luckydo mount. So that I think I've done that. Now I got to get this flight point, and in general, I've been collecting more flight points. Now I believe I could get this one. I don't know if I could get those other two without a quest, but I can get this one. I can get this one evidently. So that's this one. Let me see what I've got here in this zone. Crank airstrips where I am, and then looks like I could get Amber Ledge. I don't remember. That one might have a quest series for it where you have to fly back and forth, but if that's the case, I don't care. I can do that. There's some kites. Pandaria isn't the only place with kites. Just remember that. Kitties. All right. Suristraz. Suristraz is definitely a gettable flight point. And that's good. And that means that and that tells me that I've got I've actually got the transit as shield. So that means I've got that. I've got all of the flight points now in this area, because I guess they give this one to you. I'm not sure. The cold era. All right. So yeah, they give that to you. That's fine. There's a bunch of quests over here, and
greetings.
I could sell my cheap stuff here. All right. Well, in any case, I'm so tempted to upgrade my last heirloom here. I've got basically just the necklace is agility, stamina, and haste. Everything else is tier 2, including the 2 trinkets I'm using. So and the staff. The staff was expensive to upgrade, but it's worth it. You get a whole heck of a lot more stats of all the stats you use, so it's definitely worth it. But in any case, I don't believe, and I don't see, when it comes to neck pieces, I don't believe there's another heirloom. I don't have another neck piece. All specs. Let me see here. No, I don't want all specs. What I want is all classes, so I can see all my stuff. Yeah. So. Yeah. Intellect and I don't know, Eternal Will of the Martyr, it tells you what it has, but it's not the same for, see, I've got this thing, but if you actually look at it, no, I guess that's it. It's true, yeah. I don't know what I don't know what I'm talking about, evidently. So it's like I got one agility with versatility, but they're all 90 except for this talisman, which is this one here only goes up to 60. So I guess they're not changing the first tier. Is that true? They're not going to change the first tier. They're going to have it go up to 60. And then they're moving their tier 0, so they're moving tier 1 and tier 2 and tier 3. They're sliding those now that they've added them. That's my guess, but I really don't know. Anyway, okay, I got massive flight points here, and I guess now that I've done that, I should probably like look and see where my next archaeology points are. Okay, Dragon Blight. Now, I don't know. Where's my dragon guy here? I guess since I've flown over here, I can take him. I think see what I have available to me in Dragon Blight is Star's Rest, which is about right where I need to go. Now, what I love about the dragons is some of the dragons go really super fast, but this one I guess doesn't. But some of the dragon transports they go like 600, or they did. I don't know if they do anymore, but some of them go really super fast, and some of them, like the airplanes, they don't go very fast at all. But so anyway, we're just flying on the dragon, drinking some coffee. I'm always amazed when people pop into the stream. You know, hello, whoever you are. But I don't know. I did electrical skateboard for a while, and that's a channel, and you can get follows, and you can get lurks, and when I've got a rerun queue going, I suppose I could really work on getting lurk for lurks, and that might be a thing to do. It's not high quality followers because everyone in there is a streamer and they want followers. So, but still, followers lead to other followers, and people watch things. And if you get a host, you are likely to see someone might see you. And you know, it's not like I'm a great talent streamer that is gonna like really rake in the views. You know, and you know that can take you so far. There's not a lot of it's hard work, I think. I mean, I think people think if you're a cute girl, it'd be a lot easier, and maybe that's true to a certain extent, but that can only take you so far. You still have to have some kind of you still have to make some kind of effort to grow the channel. It's not all just sit around and play games and then people will just watch you. That might happen at some level or some point. I don't actually know. Oh man, this is a huge area. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this area. This is big, this zone. This is going to be hard. This is going to take a little while. Says I'm up to 445. So, let me see what that means. What am I getting here? Night Elf? I'm getting a Night Elf fragment here, huh? Alright, so, what's my archaeology up to? It's up to 445. And, what does that count as with, if I look in here, let me see. What does that count as? Master, and then I don't know. So it's every 75 points is the 150, 300, 375, 450. So 450, I'll hit a new tier, I guess, which I'm very close to now. So I think I'll hit a new tier, and maybe that'll open a new area up. Maybe that'll open Pandaria. We're not sure, actually. But this is a really big area. This archaeology is much more difficult in large areas, but not impossible. You just have to keep following the... There we go, I got it. I'm right now getting 1 point. I don't know, I think I got some things, you get more points per... Let me see if I've... Oh, wow, did I actually land right on top of it? Well, that's a rare occurrence, but pretty cool. Now let's get a double. No double for me. I think this kind of like shows me going around here somewhere. I think something. Something's pretty close. Looks like right around here is it. And these guys aren't attacking me. They're only level 80, so it's not too... It's pretty small aggro radius, I think. And there I was, right on top of it. All right, 449. So with the next node, if it causes me to level, I should hit 450, which I'm not sure what that'll do for me, but Grandmaster. Okay. All right, now, because I hit Grandmaster, all right, first of all, let me see if there's any archaeology things I can make. I got Vrykul Troll, Nerubian Orc. Do I have any keystones? That's another question. I don't have any keystones. I've got Night Elf. I can solve this. I don't know if I get... Oh, I do level from it. Oh, I see. So you get 5 points for solving something. I see. That kind of makes sense. Let me see. So let's see what else. If I have anything else I can solve here. I got Nerubian Orc. I don't have any keystones, so basically I can't solve anything right now. I don't have any keystones, and I only have that. So basically that was it. Now, okay, so before I take off again, I should probably check out and see... I should look at the map and see if it's opened any areas for me. Alright, well, I'm not seeing... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything here, but on the other hand, with Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms, I'm not sure what happens. I think what may happen there is that the cataclysm areas might Argus. There's Argus. I haven't even looked at any of these areas here. Argus. I haven't even been there. Never even been there. The Maelstrom. The Maelstrom, you don't get anything in the Maelstrom. Oh, here we go. Deep Holm. Kezin. The Lost Isles. And the Maelstrom. Yeah. Deep Holm, you know, I don't know, but anyway, I would show me. I don't have anything discovered in there, and I've never even been in there. But I think if I had archaeology in there, I guess it would show. So, and I guess I should look at Pandaria, but I don't have anything in there yet. So I guess basically I just am stuck in. I'm stuck in Northrend for a while, but I don't know because I'm not really sure. Like I'm actually curious enough. I'll tell you what. I'm actually curious enough to leave Northrend for a moment and see if. Let me go to Kalimdor and see if now that I hit Grand Master or whatever it was that I last hit, I'm going to see if I do archaeology in this area, so I want to go to Moonglade, or I mean, looks like I want to go to Winter Spring, so. It could be that with the Eastern Kingdoms, there's always only ever going to be 4, archaeology nodes, and so they have to share with Cataclysm. But I don't really know because it kind of. What was I just doing here? I was just looking for the... I was just looking for the Flight Master here. Not the Rutheran Flight Master, just the regular one here.
I am honored.
It's like... I wonder when they're gonna, homogenize the Druid Flight Master, either take him out or make him just another Flight Master. I kind of wonder. Anyway, I will be right back. Let me see if I can do this without making too much noise. Well, I guess I'm more or less back. Boy. It's kind of cold in this little small town where I live, and I'm like, I mean, it's not like I don't have heat or anything, but I close my door in my office, and my computer generates enough heat where it warms it up a lot in here if I keep the door closed. So it's like I don't even need an extra heater, or I don't need to turn my central heat up. Anyway, looks like this. Yeah, this used to be an interesting place in Winter Spring. The south part of Winter Spring was like, I think you can kind of go into Hyjal from here. Now, you didn't used to, but I kind of want to see if I actually use some of these nodes, these archaeology nodes here, if some don't appear in Winter Spring, or I mean in Cataclysm areas. This is a nice small zone. It should be very easy to do. Here's a thing here. Collecting the herbs is always a good thing. Night Elf? Night Elf. It is. Gonna be Night Elf here. Pretty obviously, this is Night Elf Ruins. Oh, I got a double. Okay, now, will I get a triple? I will not, but I got one pretty close. When the areas are small, it's much better. I'm going to say it might be over here, but it's hard to say. All right. All right. Okay, I can do it. I'm still getting 5,200 for these. I don't think that was an accurate survey right there. I think that was pointing one way or the other. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it was more accurate than I realized. Looks like it might be up around in here. Yeah. Okay. Complete a dig site. Night Elf. Night Elf. Okay, do I have a keystone? I have a chest of tiny glass animals. Isn't that lovely? 100 gold. And I'll solve this one. I got tragedy in 3 acts. What's this? Oh, recover the following Night Elf artifacts to tell the fateful story of Kiramond. And okay, in any case, silver scroll case. Wow, 100 and 200 gold. All right, now I've solved those, and let's see. Let's look at the map and see what's opened up. All right, so I don't really see anything. My next area is in Jara, And Ajara doesn't have any alliance flight points in it, so basically I just have to go in here and see, this used to be something completely different here. There were elites, and then there were demons over here, and when the cataclysm hit, you could actually go in here and go to Mount Hyjal, but before that, they even had it open. They even had it open with. Oh no. Okay. They even had it open where you could theoretically go into it in the pre-Cata event, but it would teleport you out if you went in it. I don't know. Anyway, I don't really want to be in here. I just want to go to Ashara, which is where I'm supposed to be going here. Pretty good though. 300 gold. That's I've discovered something. Am I going the wrong way? Where in the world am I? I am going south. Yeah, here we go. Hyjal. There's Ashara. This is the Horde territory here. Well, I'm very close to something here. There's obviously some herbs here. Mage Royal. Alright, so I'm very close to an area here. It's obviously going to be Night Elf. Sure. Yeah. I'm about to level again. I mean, there's a lot of leveling you do when you do this. I guess this way. Looks like maybe this could be it. Somewhere close by. Alright, here we go. So, I feel so like I'm allergic today or something. I'm not sure what's up. Oh, I'm close. I'm close. Very close. I was going the right way. I just stopped a little short. Well, in any case, I'm going to finish a couple dig sites, at least 2 or 3, and see if anything lights up in Cataclysm. I don't actually know how that works. It's been a while since I've done any, and I've never really noticed it. And some of it changes, you know, it changes periodically. So there we go. All right, there's one piece. Oh, I got a double. Okay, now it's my turn to get a triple. This time for sure. Okay, it didn't happen. Might not be possible. We'll see. I'll get some doubles. I'll keep getting doubles periodically, and then eventually, if it's possible, eventually a small percentage of those should be triples. So, all right, I just leveled. And I've got, looks like one more node here. I don't know. I feel like if I unload, or what am I trying to say? If I do like a few nodes, and then one of the others doesn't appear in Cataclysm. Oh yeah, okay. Cataclysm nodes appearing. I might not have even realized it, but yeah. Okay. So when I hit Grandmaster, that became possible. And so I'm right that they're shared between Azeroth and Cataclysm. So you basically, I don't think there are any nodes in here. There might be some in Deepholm, but that might be separate. I don't know. The Maelstrom, where I'm in Deepholm here, but it doesn't show any yet. I'm not sure if you have to open that up for that to happen, but I'm just not sure. But in any case, see if I can solve anything. I've got lots of Night Elf, and that's all I got. Okay, and do I have a keystone or not? I do not have one, right? That is true. It is true. I do not have a keystone. Okay. I just have some. Okay. I don't have a keystone, but I can solve this thing. Something or other of 100 magi. It's like 20 gold. All right. And so that was all I could solve. And let's have a look here. So where am I going to go? Okay. So do I just make my way down here then, and or do I just go directly to? Do I just go directly to I know what I'll do. I'll go directly to Ashenvale, because I bet you there's that one flight point that I don't have, and so now I have a reason to get it. This looks like Telendris Point. This looks like it could be a base, doesn't it? It has Northwatch bodyguards. There's 60 elites. There's elite glaives. But who's up here? Captain Grinwald? He's a quest item. This must be a horde quest. And then Mariel Dawnsong.
Greetings.
All right. So this is one of those. This is one of those bases that's really a horde quest area. And sometimes, you know, those have little Easter eggs in them. Like they actually have vendors that are, you know, Alliance-only vendors, but, you know, you would never find them. You would never stumble upon them. They very rarely have, like, special items. But there's, like, a hippogriff flying around in here, and there's other stuff. But there's no flight point.
Hello.
They're just regular level 60s. They're regular, they're scaled level. there used to be some kind of like half-baked instance thing here. Yeah. Just horde sword versus alliance, kind of little low-level stuff here. And I gotta go to Ashenvale, so this is where I'm going, is over the border here to Ashenvale. This was the other way to get. Ashara was interesting. Like I swear there was a flight point here at one time, like right here, that they took out. Like you could get this one little flight point here at the edge of Ashara. Like right here was the Griffin or something, like right around here. And I stumbled upon that somehow accidentally and got it. But that could be totally false memory syndrome or whatever. But I think so. I think that because that was not a low-level area, it was a high-level area. So, so I'm in Ashenvale. I wanna go to Forest Song. I'm pretty sure I don't have that flight point. So I think that's the one I don't have. So if I look over here, he's going to be up here. I know this is where he is. Yeah. So here we go. Okay, so I got this puppy. Now, do I want to go to
Greetings.
do I want to go to Nigel's Point in Desolus? I guess I do. I might as well get it on the way down. And this is kind of false advertising because I'm talking about this is Northrend, but evidently I've qualified now for Cataclysm archaeology points. Although I could just as well do Northrend. I don't think there's really any big deal reason. But I might as well just go ahead and do this one on the way down, because why not? So I'm going to. Yeah, I had my mic muted. I'm a lamer and I suck. I muted my mic and then didn't unmute it. Obviously, I'm not capable of remembering things like that. So, I was just commenting on how amazing it is that this was ever created. It's just an amazing undertaking. It took so much effort over so many years, man hours, whatever, however you look at it, but anyway, I don't know what's up with the Twitch client. It has kind of an unfinished feel to it. Like, you should be able to send private messages just from right-clicking on channel names or user names, and it just seems like not a lot of thought was put into how it should work. All right, evidently, Nigel's point, but actually where is the oh, I don't know. It's sort of like, oh, Stone Talon is actually where the archaeology point is here. So I don't have a lot of flight points in here either. But oh, it's going to be Night Elf. Highborn Sorcerer. Okay. Alright, it's like a little area here. Yeah, I don't know. Is this like, does this go through to somewhere? I guess it does go through to, looks like it goes through to Stone Talon, or this is Stone Talon, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess this is just another area, but I really don't know. Obviously, I'm going the wrong way here, so somewhere up here might be the place. Highborn Citizen, there's a Guardsman Belothiel. Highborn Charlatan. Oh, that's really wild. Okay, I guess I was pretty close. All right. Yeah, I figure I might as well get this on the way down because it is on the way down, but obviously I have Cataclysm points now. So I didn't before, now I do. So okay, now I need a double. I did not get a double. I'm pretty close. Looks like I got it. Okay, now let's get that double. Not get the double. I don't know what I'm doing here. I need to fly. I'm sure it's going to be across the water. Well, maybe not. Could be over here, maybe. Okay. All right, I think I got a a keystone. I did. Okay. I did indeed get a keystone. And I did not get a double. I want a triple. I want to see a triple happen. What is this? All fish? It's fish. I think it's going to be this one. Oh, it's over here again. All right. Oh, a double. I got a double. All right, and then I'm done with that. Oh, is that a Fey Dragon? Oh, that's not. That's a rare spawn. There's like a Fey Dragon in Ashenvale that would appear and then disappear when you got close to it. And it's kind of interesting. So, all right, so let me see. Let me look on the map and see what's what here. Looks like there's a point down here and down here. So, but first of all, I guess I want to get to a flight point that... Do I have any of these Northwatch Expedition Camp? I'm not sure which ones I have and don't have. I'm pretty sure I don't have all of them, that's for sure. So I have what I have, which is probably... I probably have 2 in here, if that. I don't know why there's so many in here. But I figure it probably has something to do with that... it's kind of a hard to get around area. It always was. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with Stone Talon. A lot of people came here to level, and I never did. And so I'm really not very much aware of what it was like pre and post Cataclysm. But looks like, yeah, I do have this one. Let me see what flight points I have in Stone Talon. Here I am. I have this. I have this. Clearly I don't have a lot of them. Maybe I should like try to get like one of them or something. I don't know. This is going to be a long way up. It's a lot of mountains. And probably it's not the most efficient way to go straight like this, but I'm just kind of doing it. Chromgar Fortress. I think probably like this at Night Elf area here when I get to it. I know I have this one. I don't have this one. I don't have any of these other 2. I'll grab one though. I won't grab them all, but I'll grab one. And if I get Archaeology here again in this area, maybe I'll grab another one. But right now, I don't think there's a... Okay, so I got it. Now wait, look on the map. I need to go to the Southern Barrens. Looks like Fort Triumph.
What brings you here?
I'm not sure. Oh, that's the only one I have. Okay, so Fort Triumph is what I have. I don't have Northwatch Hold. Don't I really? Looks like I do have it, but I don't know. I mean, I obviously have discovered that area. I'd be surprised if I didn't have that, but I don't have Honor Stand, clearly, which I could have gotten, I suppose. All right, I'm going to come by this honor hold thing, so I should actually be able to tell as I fly over it if this is one that I have. But looks like I do have it because it's not lit up. So clearly I do have it. It's time for a battery change. I don't think it's kind of funny that vaping involves batteries, where most people are sitting at their desk anyway. So really, this thing could just as easily be wired, and I could run a wire to it. And I know there are some vape pens that have wire, and not just for charging, but just like, I remember there was one, I think V2 had it, that it was just only powered. It didn't have any battery capability in it at all. It was just like a cigarette with a wire coming out at one end. Yeah. I obviously did not put this in correctly. Okay, there we go. And I don't know. I don't really like these big vaping mods. They work and all, but I think they're very inelegant. And I have a mod that I made, which is of basically a very cigarette-looking thing with a small tank that's not any bigger than the battery. And it really looks like about a camel wide, if you are familiar with real cigarettes. It's like about that size anyway. And so let me see. I'm headed to that. I really enjoy that a lot better. But it got like, I had a source of batteries I got for that, and there were a certain type that I liked, and the way they vented was preferable to me, and just the whole mechanics of everything, and they became a little harder to get. So I kind of, maybe I give up easily, I don't know. But here we are in Baal Modon. We're in Baal Modon, and this could be. Oh, I've been here before. I've done this point before. Oh yeah. Okay, so I think we have to jump right into the belly of this one. Maybe it makes more sense to do like the center. Looks like, yeah, there's always like a big battle going on with this one. And, oh, look, I got it. I ran a little bit further than I intended just to see if I'd inadvertently find it. All right, well, this got to be up here, or maybe in here, but we'll see. Yeah, it's going to be in here, I think. Yeah. I know I've gotten this node before. They're not entirely random. So there's just certain ones, and they all right, what did I just do? Oh, I got a little message about checking out Discord. I have a Discord chat, but I don't know. I have not used it for anything. I have not set up a server. I don't know, Twitch has that kind of thing built into. I'm not sure if it's worth it to use that, or in a way it kind of makes sense to use Twitches, but Discord is actually good for so many different things. I must have missed it. Here, there we go. This dwarf. I don't know why the dwarf looks like the night elf one. I mean, the dwarf should be like a little piece of, like a hammer, or the dwarf should not be a pot. It should be like, I can see night elf being a pot, but oh my gosh. Well, they're all pointing more or less this way. So we'll see what I get up here. All right. I was pretty certain it was up here. Yeah. It's like a slightly different pot, but basically it's a pot. Looks like something's over here. I should be like catifying here. This is when I want a double, but I don't get one. All right. I'm going to say it's probably pretty close here if I can hit this. Looks like it's pointing over there. Might be up here again. I think it is. All right, dwarf. Now let's see if I've got one I can solve here. I got troll, dwarf. I got a night elf I can solve too. I didn't realize. I got a scroll. I might as well put it in there because I might be able to solve another one. It might not have a scroll. It's kind of like you. I'm getting more for these now. I don't know. It's like you get 1 gold at first. Now you're getting 20. That one's 2 gold. All right. And dwarf. I have at least 1 dwarf thing. Okay, I don't have a dwarf keystone, but I can solve this one. Alright, so that's it. Let's see what I got. Golden chamber pot. Okay, lovely. And so now it's time to look at the map and see where I can go next. So I'm going south. So do I want to get do I have honor stand? I don't know actually. Let me see what. Oh, I guess that was the furthest south. I don't know, but I can go up here. I want to see if I have honor stand. So if I go to a flight point, it'll show me if I've got it. But I think I might have it, but we'll see here in a moment. All right, there's the guy.
What can I do for you?
I do have honor stand, so I basically have all 3 of these. Now, what I need here is, looks like Tower of Escalon, and I think I have that. Yeah, I have it.
Be careful.
Okay. I figure I might as well. Now, I'm not actually sure if. I'm not actually sure if the I'm not actually sure if the what was I going to say? Oh man, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone and forgotten, but not forgotten about. Oh yeah, so I was wondering, I guess, whether it's always going to be 2 and 2. Like once you unlock Cataclysm Archaeology, if there's always going to be 2 in Cataclysm zones and 2 in regular Azeroth zones, because basically I've come down here and I've cleaned out all of these. 2 have appeared in Uldum, and there's let me see, where is the 4th one? The 4th one is up here in Desolus, so I'm going south, so I'm not taking that one. I'm just going to go. I'm basically anything south of me I'm taking. So, but I guess I'm curious to hit that and see if anything appears in anywhere like in a Cataclysm area, or if so, yeah, I'm just chilling on the Griffin. Nobody ever attacks you when you're on the Griffin. That's something that's been from the very beginning. I wonder though. I didn't play like WoW Alpha or Beta or any of the early editions, so I don't really know. I don't really know if now there never was a Griffin point there. You'd think there would be, but there isn't. So here I am in Feralus. I think I have most of these, but we'll see. I think I came through here on other archaeology runs and managed to pick up most of those. So, yeah, I obviously picked up that one. But, yeah, Tower of Escalon is where I'm heading, and that's, I don't know, I'm taking a circuitous route. They want to show you some things. But I wonder if they ever, like, had discovery when you were on the Griffin, and then decided to take that off. But I mean, it sort of makes sense in a way, you know, if you are flying over something, like in a jet plane, you're not really discovering it. You can look out, you can see it from the air, but if you really want to check it out, you've got to land and go get on a Jeep and or a horse or something and ride around and discover it. So, all right. Oh, I already had my flight form. All right. This is going to be Night Elf for sure. So I just have a feeling it's going to be 2 and 2. So this is like it's a real small area. This should be pretty easy. Okay, here's one. Here's one here, and then I see an herb. So, oh, I got a keystone. Let's get a double. Let's get a triple for once. No? Oh, I think I'm here, though. It's pretty close. I like when the places are small. I must be close, but I don't know. We'll see, actually. Maybe not. Maybe it'd be more over here. Yeah, I was close. Okay. Finish this up with a double, yeah? No. Okay. It can't be very far away because the zone itself is very small. Alright, I've picked up this one, and what am I doing? I'm pushing the wrong button again. There's some herbs up here. I want to get them because why not? I'm here already. Cadger's whisker. Cadger. That's another thing, the mispronunciations. I always said Cadger because that actually K-A-D-G-E-R could be a J sound. And so I know his name officially is Khadgar, but I keep wanting to call this, I call him Khadgar. I don't call him Cadger in my mind, but I do in my mind call this Cadger's whisker. And I'm probably going to say it again. I know it's wrong. I'm probably going to say it again and again. I'm going to say Cadger's whisker, but it's Khadgar's whisker. It probably would be more Cadger's whisker if it was an E instead of an A at the end, like G-E-R instead of G-A-R. But still, you know. All right. So I believe I have all these flight points, and now I got to look at the. Let me see. Do I have anything to solve? It's going to be Night Elf, right? Night Elf. Do I have a keystone? I do. I have a keystone, and here's my keystone. I will use it. So. That's plus 12. See now, that's why you use the keystone when you don't even need it, because it, you know, if you have another one, that doesn't take a keystone, you can still get farther in it. So it kind of makes sense to use them as much as you can. Just as long as you don't go over 200. Okay, it's a shattered glaive, 2 gold. All right, so that's all I've got. Let's look at the, okay, so 2 Azeroth nodes have appeared. So, Fellwood and Desolus, and now I need to just go find a Griffin, or I need to just go find a flight point. So I'm going to go back to the Tower of Escalon. I think that's... where is the Griffin here in this area? Here he is, Hippogriff lady. Aluna Dore to you too. Now, Tanaris, but let me see, where are these sites? They're right at the oasis of whatever. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's the best way to go. I guess that would be... Would that be Silithus? I think it would be. So, I could take that. There's basically Cenarian Hold, and that's all there is.
What brings
and I believe I have that. So, yeah. And that's kind of where I want to come in, because that's where they are. There's probably a flight point there that I can get. And some of these flight points are probably like you have to unlock them, but I don't really know which ones are which. I might have to do like what's her name's caravan, you know, and get in the caravan and go get captured and do all that stuff. But I don't know. But in any case, I do have all these flight points. For some reason, I'm rounding this one and then going down. I'm not sure why that's happening, but you know, it gives you a look at things. There's this big giant that carries you back and forth between this island. Before Cataclysm, this island here was like a place you could go. Now it's an underwater zone. It's still there, and you can go there, and I think there are even a quest or two down there, but they used to have like elite dragonkin on it or something. I don't actually remember, but there was some dragonkin involved. And the flight point used to be this island too, but that's not got a flight point anymore, but it does have a giant that will carry you back and forth if you want. So I'm not too far really. I mean, it seems like it'd be far, but it's not. I'm in I guess I've done a few nodes too, so I want to check and see if I've got nodes in Pandaria yet, but I don't. I assume I'm gonna have to let me see, 300. $450. Yeah, maybe 525 Pandaria will open. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing maybe 525 though. But I really don't know. In which case I do have only like I only have 10 more things. All right, now I want to go I want to head toward Oldham, which is down here. And there's like this whole zone on Kiraj, and it's completely empty. I'm not sure what that's about, like why they would even have that. And I don't even know if there is actually like a normal way into Kiraj from here. But here I am in Oldham. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be like a Silithus entrance here. Maybe there is over somewhere, but now it shows me a Griffin point here, but this is probably one you have to unlock. But no, it's not. It's actually a normal one. Look at that. There's an innkeeper. And I remember this. Yeah, there's a normal one. What is it? It's an airplane. Oh, wow. I love the airplanes. They go really slow, though. And I don't know how many there are that are like. There's one over here, Schnott's Landing. So Obelisk of the Moon. Here I am. I'm gonna get up here and hit it because I'm gonna guess that most of them are gonna be in this middle section, but we'll see. It could be out here, I don't know. It looks like I'm right there. And it's Tolvir. And I only got 5,000 for it. I think something might be down here. Alright, Tolvir. I kind of remember there's a quest for this thing or whatever. I don't know if that thing comes to life or whatever. I have no idea. But I'm back to... I liked all the music here. I didn't like how most of the buildings were kind of like empty. Or, you know, they had doors you couldn't open and basically not a whole lot of anything. But they spent so much money in Cataclysm on all revamping all the quests and all the areas that creating new ones was obviously important because they did create a lot of good new areas. But they might have had a bit of a leg up on Hyjal already because it already existed in other games, but I'm actually not sure. But they had so much to do in the am I here? I'm here. Okay, now I want to double. I want to triple. Finish it out with a triple. No triple. Sound like a gambler. Well, I'm not sure. It's pointing kind of this way, but I'm not sure if it's going to end up being in there or whatever. The red ones are never very accurate, so... okay. Looks like it's going to be about here. Yeah, I think I got it. I have my camel mount from this expansion. I don't know. I haven't been all that interested in getting mounts though. Okay, let me see. I'll just go right here in the middle and hit it and see what I get. Alright, I think it's going to be on the other side here. But we'll see. I could be completely wrong. Looks like it might be around here or something. Yeah. Okay, I got a Tolvir. I've done a whole Tolvir site. Now, do I have one to finish? Tolvir. Here we go. Tolvir. Unless I have a keystone, I cannot finish this. And I do not. No keystone. Okay. Alright. One short. I'm one short. Okay. Now, this is where I want to see. Okay, so now the two here are still here, and the extra one that appeared was another one in Uldum. So I'm getting kind of a 2 and 2 vibe, like there's going to be 2 Cataclysms and 2 regular Azeroths. Okay, so I got that. It looks kind of like there could be another. This is the big quest. When you come in here, you go here and you end up here, and it could be that you can get that that flight point, but I don't really know for sure. So, but I got no Tolvir keystone, so I just am in the middle of this zone here, and there's scorpions and stuff, and this looks like a pretty big one. Oh, I can't see, it doesn't show on the map, so like it's huge. All right. There's Waste Wander guys, like the guys from Tanaris that are here. And camels running around, and no, it's just not camels. It's Waste Wander guys on camels. And I don't know, I got some kind of direction. Maybe I should be going this way. See what's over here. All right. I think I went past it. Yeah. Yeah, I sure did. He's a level 90, is that right? All right. Okay, they didn't do much damage, but definitely all right, so see where I'm heading here. In the grand scheme of things, it's hard to see where the border of the zone is. Oh, you can kind of see there's like a dotted line. Makes it a little easier to see where the borders are. But guess I could sprint too, huh? Oh yeah. Oh, I almost got it. Obviously, it's going to be Tolvir. I'm sure that's really all it's ever going to be. Oh, look at this. Okay. That's almost as good as a double. But, yeah. This is a huge area, though, so it really could be anywhere. All right. Okay, illustrious Grand Master. All right, now I want to see. I'll finish up this site, but I want to see if Pandaria is open. So I want to look at the map. I want to look at the map and see if there's any sites in Pandaria. I know I haven't finished this one yet, so. And I'm also kind of curious to see if I do these, if one opens in Hyjal or some other place like that. So, Pandaria, yes! Yes, Pandaria. Okay, that's what I needed. So, I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to finish this up, and I'm gonna, because why not? Why leave this? Why leave this empty, or why leave this half done? Oh my gosh! Look at that thing, 92, giant scorpion. See what my auto attack does. Okay, got him. Got him, got the thing, and let me see. I need to find out if... oh, look, there's one close by. Okay. Does not count as a double, but it's close to one. This should be the last one here. Okay, completed at Tolvir dig site, and so let's see if I've got a Tolvir I can finish. Do I have a keystone? I do not have a keystone. I got some ember silk cloth. I got one I can solve. That's probably it. It's always the last place. It's always in the last place you look. Oh, do an archaeology fragment from everywhere. Of here, archaeology. Have I really done all the different types? Okay, it's always in the last place you look. All right. Okay. Like I've done a lot of these things. Yeah. Let me see. So, what am I looking for here? Oh, heavy wind wool bandages. What am I doing here? I'm pushing wrong buttons all over the place. What am I doing? I'm actually, okay. So, why I'm doing this? Okay, so what appeared here is another Uldum dig site. So there's two, I'm going to say that's how it's going to work. It's going to be two. I don't know why there's not one in Hyjal, but I think it's probably two cataclysms and two, once you were leveled up for it, it's two cataclysms and two Azeroths. And where am I heading here? I'm actually looking for this because there's possibly a flight point here. I'm not sure if this is one that unlocks or if this is one where these guys were friendlies. Yeah, this one unlocks. Okay, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Yeah, okay. So, I guess that's it though for now. All these guys are just regular and you have to do the quest, and there's a quest board there and everything. And I don't think there's anything on this board though still. Nothing interesting. So, all right. Well, this is an inn. I'm going to go ahead and hearth to Pandaria, and it will continue. When we pick up this stream later in a little bit, we'll pick up in Pandaria. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna go get some breakfast or something, and then we'll go from there. I'll be back pretty soon, probably. I'm gonna go switch to rerun. I'll probably rerun this stream, or maybe I'll rerun the whole sequence. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But bye bye.